Guys, we are back again with Rachel Otuoma trending. So today there was a live that had so many people. Was it 6,000 or what? A lot of people were there. So apparently the pastor who came from Ghana came to Kenya. We saw him being received by Cindy. And after Cindy received the pastor had in mind, still remember that there was one lady whom I needed to pray for their husband to get healed. And that is Otuoma, Mr. Otuoma, the footballer, who is the husband to Rachel Otuoma. So they came on a live on Cindy's live and they were discussing, but apparently Rachel does not want anything to do with that pastor. And remember, there was money that was raised to pay air ticket, a flight for the pastor to come. But now all of a sudden, no. So Peter Kioi was the mediator and there was mediation going on. And Peter decided, you know what? I have seen what is going on here. Rachel does not want this pastor going to pray for the husband. So they decided, you know what, let us be done. This lady does not want, because some of these miracles, remember, you cannot force someone into being prayed for because their faith is not even there in the first place. So it's not even gonna work. It's gonna be useless. So she was told, okay, you can drop off. It's okay. Just drop from the live. So she went ahead and started her own live. And hey, talk about moto kuwaka TikTok. Hey, leo chai after chai latte, after French vanilla tea, after uji power, after Anyway, for me, the bottom line is, she was talking against, you know, Peter Kioi, saying that, you know, this expose that they are trying to make to show that Otuoma is in kinda not in a good situation, in good hands, because the wife is always drinking and doing this. Okay, that part for me, I was like, okay, that's her personal life. She's a human being. She can do whatever she wants. As long as maybe there is someone taking care of Otuoma, she has a life. Bado ni mianga kona joto na whatever. So, siezi blame sana nikisikia, okay, she's having a boyfriend, she's having a drink or two. Huyo ni mtu mzima. Mi nikasema, okay, hiyo part, it's not a big deal. Because maybe wamesikizana na husband, because the husband is not functional, because there are people who sit and agree, okay, mi siwezi kakupatia whatever you need. So, yeah, you go do your thing, yeah? Nikasema, okay, sawa, tuondoke hapo. Hiyo part haituhusu. Part yenye inatuhusu ni part ya mtoto. Juu amesema hakuna tumiguu tudogo dogo tutakanyanga kwa nyumba yake. I was like, hey, dada. You know you are not supposed to say those kind of words. Have power. Words are strong. You're sending a signal to the universe that no small child should ta in your house. Yeah? It doesn't matter whether it's your real child or Otuoma's child. Don't say such words. Ati hakuna tumigu ndogo zitakanyanga your house. And the funny thing, the person who was advising Rachel is Diana Ross. Na Diana Ross lives with a stepdaughter. So I was like, sometimes in this life, before you take advice from somebody, search that person and try and ask yourself questions. This same person is advising me not to include my husband's kids kwa hii hao. Yet herself, she lives with a stepdaughter. I was like, hey, okay. And the issue here is
power off.
The issue here is ule mtoto because apparently, according to what we are hearing, Otuoma is not doing so good. Imagine the kind of guilt you'd have if that man passed na ulikataanga waonane na baba yake. Like, how guilty. Yani, how would you ever live with that? Me, Rachel, I can advise you. Put all other interests aside. Because you decided to live with your hubby, focus on the wellness of your hubby. Mentally, spiritually, physically, all rounded. Focus on the good health of your husband, even if you, of course, you need help. You can't be there 24/7. You know, it's tiring even mentally. So, even if you have to hire somebody, hire that person, but make sure if Otuoma has kids out there, let them come and see their dad, because iyo kitu itakuhound to your grave. Itakuhound. So, it doesn't matter easy machai zinapiko, because we si chai ni mob huko TikTok. Oh, chai ni mob. The best thing, just let that child come and visit their dad. Let them enjoy those few years or many years to come. Yeah. When it comes to the apostle na kuombea bwanako, if you don't feel comfortable, then that's okay. You have your own reasons. Lakini hapo kwa watoto mi uanga ninasema kids are innocent. It doesn't matter whether the mother is married to somebody else. Iyo damu ya Kimberly ni ya Otuoma. So they need to come together. They need to have their time together. They need to bond, you know, because I'm telling you the truth. Usipofanya hivyo, it will haunt you. God forbid anything happens to the dad and you ulikatanga wa meet, iyo kitu itakuuma. Yeah, tunaonanga online, mnajifanya brave, you're what, lakini inside, things behind closed doors. Usiwahi tamani these people who come here online. Uko chini ya carpet, uko kwa ground, vitu ni different. Vitu vichenjanga. So, for me, I advise you, just allow the child to meet their dad. Even if they don't have to come to your house, juu umesema nyumba yako, hautaki migundogondogo zikikanyanga uko. Yeah? Wacha basi, let them go meet somewhere. Let them bond. Because there was this live, I remember this live where Peter Kioi, they were trying to organize a meetup with those kids some time back. And then all of a sudden ikasemekana, no, Otuoma hata amegonjeka, hata ataki. But that guy kind of started talking. Alianza kukua excited sa ile alisikia ati mtoto Kimberly atakuja. Alianza kuongea. Because remember, he's non-verbal. But those sounds, Ali make sounds to mean, for me, nili interpret his kind of getting excited kusikia ataona mtoto wake. Because let me tell you, on this earth, hakuna kitu ingine ukikufa utaenda nayo. Utaenda na gari, nyumba, utaenda na pesa, utaenda, but your family, your kids. That's why immediately after mtu amekufa, what do people usually ask? Alikuwa na watoi? Did that person have kids? Because that is the only legacy you leave behind. That is the only part of you that lives on after you're gone. Yeah? So, I don't see any father on earth akiwa kwa ile situation so vulnerable, anaweza kataa mtoto akuje kumtembelea. Yeah, just do justice for your hubby. Let him meet the daughter. Let them bond. If there are more kids, apparently there is another kid, lakini mamake ameolewa mahali, na the new husband does not want this commotion. So, kama kuna watoto mahali, let them meet their dad, let them enjoy. Though, to me, I think, hata kama ameolewa, let that child know that this is where I came from. This is my root. Because your roots matter a lot. Remember, life is spiritual. For example, unaonanga, you see like a lineage of policemen. Great grandma or grandpa was a policeman. Kunakuwa na policeman kwa hiyo generation, next na next. So it is always good to know your roots. As much as you are married to somebody else, know your roots. Ndio ujue the history. You know the things that used to happen there. You know kama kuna any barriers that need to be broken. Stuff like that. Your roots are very important. As much as people get married elsewhere, always let them know this is where you came from, so that they can learn their history. My great-grandpa, this is our family does this. These are the attacks that come. These are the blessings that are there. These are the da-da-da-da. So, roots are important for any child. Yeah? Anyway, guys, if you haven't followed me, hey, leo nimekipata pale kwa Peter. Lakini haisulu. Today was a day I had my dose from Nyako, lakini haisulu. Yeah. Anyway, guys, follow me if you haven't followed me. Sawa.